brothers and sisters, put your hands together for Apocalypse.
Peace. Here we go. Another day from the desk of Apocalypse. Dogs of God's Entertainment. Paradise Desserts. Walking the road to recovery. With a quick word of reflection. Now, this morning, I was reflecting on the second step in this book, Walking the Road to Recovery, 9 Steps in Motion. And the second step is find the love. Find the love. And we've talked about this before, but what I want to do, I want to share a drill that's in this book. Now, look, first of all, and I've said this before, if you ask most people, do you love yourself? Look at you like, almost look at you like you're crazy. Of course I do. Of course I love myself, right? You know what I'm saying? Everybody wants to believe that we have true love for ourselves. But I want to talk about a drill that's in this book because it was so important and so significant for me at that time in my life to run this, in order for me to fix my mind and my heart towards myself. Now it's drill. Now, most of you who know me, I love drill. I love drill. I mean, was the DI in DC for a while. 4 championship teams, yeah, I'm doing that. Yep, I'm doing that. But we learn, point. We learn in drill. Drill is the foundation of disciplinary training. It compels the habit of obedience. It stimulates the desire for cooperative strength as a unit moving together as one. Now, imagine how important drill is, for the class, but after you fall out and leave class with that thought in mind of drill, the foundation disciplinary training compels the habit of obedience, stimulates the desire for cooperative strength as a unit moving together as one. Then drill becomes far more than left face, right face, about face. You understand what I'm saying? Okay, so anyway, the drill in this book that I had to do for myself, which was so important because of the reality of that question, do you love yourself? And if I say, of course I do. And then I ask the question, how? Why? It's just like brothers, when using, you courting or, and of course we court in the nation, but in the world, it's like you hollering at somebody or whatever. And you get to that stage in life and the sister asks you, do you love me? Yeah, I love you, girl. I love you. Boy, if she say how or why, you in trouble then. You already know you're in trouble, right? But anyway, so in the drill in this book, right, it's basically simply for us to write down at least 10 things, 10 real reasons why or how you love yourself. And I'm talking about 10 things that goes beyond the emotion. See, this world defines love as, feelings and emotions, but the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan, gave us a much deeper understanding of love. If the scriptures say God is love, then the is represents an equal sign. So if God equals love, then God is way, 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 way more than some emotion, right? You know what I'm saying? It's the it's the creative force, you know what I mean? Underneath or behind all of creation. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, so can you do that? Can I do that? Can I write down at least 10 reasons why or how I love myself that goes beyond emotions? Now I'm giving you the drill because whoever gonna buy the book gonna buy the book. I ain't tripping off that, right? You know what I'm saying? Because it's a mission beyond uh, finances. Of course, yeah, we want to uh, financially sustain ourselves with the efforts or whatever, but it's more important. I've been telling my story, man, for 30 years. You know what I mean? Almost 30 years. So because being out, like soldiering for a living, being out in the community, and that's the thing. I thought about that this morning too. A few people who knew I was in the ministry at a certain point. Man, when you gonna get back on that roster? Man, listen, I ain't never got off the roster, right? And I like the roster that I dwell in. You know what I'm saying? That face to face, that's that mingling with the people, that hand to hand combat, you know what I mean? Person to person, face to face, belly to belly, you know what I mean? Yeah, man. So anyway, do you love yourself? How? Why? Write it down. And you know what's so powerful about that? Because at the time where I sat down to do this, while coming through my addiction, man, I couldn't come up with 10 things. It took a while. It took a while to come up with 10 things. You understand what I'm saying? And I heard Minister Louis Farrakhan say this, and I don't remember what lecture it was, because you know how you listen to the minister and sometimes certain thing. Well, I say it like this: if something hits you a certain way, and you get to a point years later where you can spit it out, like you can say it the way he said it, then it was something about that for you specifically at that time, for it that was a seed planted for us to use for ourselves in our own life, specifically, in a certain way that Allah was bringing it to you. So anyway, he said there's nothing about this body that loves to intake death. So I love myself. So let me think, how many things do I do that's against that thought that I love myself? And then to what degree do I truly love myself? Because what I've learned is that the more I learn to love myself, the more I learn to love you or others. In fact, to the degree that I love myself is how I will show love to others. You know what I mean? So, and the opposite is true as well. You know what I mean? So, hey, let's check it out. You know what I mean? That's our word today from the Dust of Apocalypse. We get ready to head over to the foodie spot, 7350 South Stony Island Avenue. If you're in Chicago, come on through and show us some love. And happy Savior's Day. We're in the Savior's Day season. Happy Savior's Day to all at the sound of my voice. Enjoy your day. Peace.